Alright guys, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. I'm going to call this video 2 rapid reviews of 2 amazing knives. But yeah, we're going to have fun. These are both from Golden Design Works from my buddy Mike Reese. Huge supporter of the channel. Now this is the Knives Fast channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Stick around. Check out our live stream Monday nights, 7:45 p.m. Eastern. And check the channel out over on Instagram, guys. We have a lot of fun. Watch some videos, stick around, and you'll find that out. So we're going to do 2 of these at once. These are both from Golden Design Works. We're going to do this one first. This is the caliber, and this is the standard. Now, I'm going to start the video by saying there are versions of the standard left on their website. There are not any calibers available at this moment, and I'm not sure when they're going to drop any. I'm not your guy. Maybe our folks from Golden Design, Blaze, I think his name is, will watch the video and comment. But in the meantime, I do not know when more of these are dropped. But it is clear that the caliber is, first of all, awesome. This thing is done incredibly well. And it is also clear that it was centered around being a fidgety, crazy knife. Very innovative, very nice, beautiful profile when closed. Just a unique knife. Now, I believe, I'm going to look real quick. I believe these are made by Best Tech. And, of course, I'm going to forget. I have... Yeah, so he just delivered a bunch of the ones from the pre-order, and it looks like right now there aren't any available, okay? So, but if I go over here to info and specs, Origin says Best Tech Knives for sure. So, yep, and I do not know what the price of these were, but I'm just going to give you my thoughts, more of an overview on this one, if you will. We are dead centered, and what I like is we're all the way out to the end here. I cannot grab that blade, but it is all the way out to the end, and because of that, they have milled the backspacer for that blade to fit inside. Beautiful kind of jimping around that titanium backspacer. We do have contoured titanium scales with this dimpled finish that is very grippy. We do have a button, but it is not a plunge lock. It is a button-actuated frame lock. You have a titanium clip with about that much sticking out of the pocket. I will say this guy carried very slender in the pocket, very nicely. No issues with that whatsoever. Good in and out of the pocket, good retention, nice. Just a nice clip. It is not reversible, and you do not have a lanyard hole option on this knife. Now you have silver hardware, beautiful pivot here, beautiful button, and look at this blade. You have kind of a frosted finish on the bevel. You do have a great finger choil here that gives you awesome relief of the blade. It is a Wharncliffe. You have nice shiny satin flats up here, but then up top, you're back to the frosted for the swedge. Now, the shape of this guy is so cool. It is a flat grime. Very nice tip. It is flat all the way. Well, I mean, again, you're hitting the handle right here, so we don't quite get all of that blade down, but pretty close. Again, we have a hole for deployment, which you can middle finger flick. We have a hole for thumb deployment. We have a flipper tab with really nice jimping on it. And we have a front flipper tab, which I can do way better than I could in the unboxing. It is still a little sluggish for me, but I'm getting it really well. And the detent is just dialed for that flip. You need to make sure you're off of the frame lock. And, you know, if you are, it is dialed really well. Now, you can see we're on bearings. It just drops. Fantastic. I let go of the button too early that time, but you can see just an absolute dropper, dialed for that. Now, we do have an actual detent because we have a frame lock, and that detent ball is right inside there. And you can actuate this frame lock from the button, okay? So hold on. You can actuate it from the button, or you can come down in here and dig that open. Now, you do not have a pass through to that lock bar, but you can get to it very easily with the double chamfers there. By the way, the blade steel is Magna Cut. Magna Cut. I'm just going to say it that way now. Magna Cut. And really, really slicey. Thin, 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 thin. Very nice. So we are dead center. When we are open, very locked up, no up and down, no side to side. Again, very cool, giving us extra fidget opportunities and extra closing opportunities. To be honest with you guys, I've used the button a lot, but I also enjoy just a good use of that, that lock bar. It works really, really well. This is a 4-finger knife. Feels really nice. It is a taller knife, but it feels really good in my hand back here. You can feel the clip, but not a hot spot. And when you choke up, now you've mitigated that entirely, because look right here. We've got this little dip that goes right around the ball of my pinky here. Look at that. And so now this feels absolutely magic. By the way, this is probably going to be a longer video since it's 2 knives. So the knife slow channel just for today. You can see we are slicey. Very, very much. I like this one a lot. And again, just made by Bestech fantastically well. I wish I could tell you what the price was on these. I do not have that information. You can see it's about Rat 1 size, which means it's a bigger knife, and a little bigger than the Rat 2. Now, the blade is 3.25 inches, and the handle is 4.25. Now, I gotta believe this is a new one coming, guys, because when you go on his website and you look at the ones that are sold out, those were in M390. So I gotta believe there's a new version coming. I wish I knew when this was coming. I just don't. I didn't get provided that information. By the way, this finish is glass blasted, which is really cool. Okay, let's see. Blade width 0.12 or 3 millimeters. Very, very cool. Thickness behind the edge 0.02, 20 thousandths. That's why it cuts like that. Did I give you the handle length? 4.25, blade length 3.25. And I'm looking for the weight. Wait. Where's the weight? Well, and again, these are made by Bestech in China, and I am not sure about the weight, guys. I would say if I had to, like 4 ounces, probably something like that. Unfortunately, they don't give it to me, and I can't get to my whatever the word is, Casey. Spit the words out. Now I don't know how much to my scale right now, but I don't know how much these were, and I don't even want to guess. But it's a fantastic knife. All right, so that is the Golden Design Works caliber, and this is, I keep reaching for a flipper tab back here. Feels like there's supposed to be one because there's a cutout right there, but this is the standard. Now, the standard is just a standard liner lock, and again, kind of a theme here. We don't really have a pass-through to the lock bar, and because it comes over a little further, it's a little more difficult, and you kind of got to work at it. That chamfer leaves kind of a thin spot there. So, I guess after fidgeting with it a little bit, it might be a problem. Just to close the knife after you use it, not going to be an issue. Your liners do stand proud. They are titanium. Very cool. Again, we have that same cutout for the blade. It comes all the way out, and he's used every last centimeter right there. Your cutout for your lock bar, which, by the way, I forgot to talk about that over here. Cutout for the lock bar is on the inside on both of these. You have overlaid gold carbon fiber with gold hardware, gold clip, gold pivot, gold liners, gold backspacer. Really, really cool. I like that a lot. Now, your blade finish is like a hand satin, guys, but you still see your plunge right there. I mean, your bevel. It's just a gorgeous blade. Love the hole. Love the way it's designed and looked. By the way, I forgot to mention on this guy, I keep remembering things I forgot. Tons of jimping. So when you're out here choked up, you've got jimps way out here, okay? So lots and lots of jimps. And now on this one, same deal. They don't go quite as far. So my thumb is landing just at the end of that in the choked up position and landing right there in the other position. Now, I will say this feels real good. It's a very square. They are not contoured. Very square feel to this one. And when you choke up, feels really good. The clip is not really in my grip in either. By the way, titanium clip, good in and out of the pocket. You do have this swoop. And yeah, I guess I feel it right there, but I would not call it a hot spot. And choked up, no, same thing. Not an issue whatsoever. And again, very thin stock, so I know already, and I've already cut with it, but I know that this guy is going to cut really, really nicely. Again, so really cool. Now, when we're out here, we're dead center. We better be because of that cutout. No lock rock or blade play. You have 25 on the lock up there. Your steel on this one is M390. Really good. Now, your deployment is a hole. I will say, I wish the detent was a little stronger. For the hole, it's a little soft for me. Now, am I going to fail it? Nope. But see that? I cannot do that on this one. Cannot. Very light detent-wise on this one in comparison. And I think they kind of dialed it for the front flipper because the front flipper feels great. I do wish that that detent was a little stronger, okay? Now, on this one, it's going to be closer to Rat 2 size, as you can see, and the Rat 1 is going to be quite larger, okay? And let's go ahead and put the caliber out with it. The caliber is quite larger than the standard, okay? So now that we're on the standard, guys, the standard, believe it or not, there are some available. It looks like blue here, and I don't know what that material is. I tried to find out here. Maybe we'll go over to the other side, but you got either sky blue or smoke, and you got dimple or ripple, and they are $269. Now let's go back here and see if I can find out what that handle material is. Info and specs. General, 7.5 inches overall, 3.75 ounces for the dimple, and 3.82 for the ripple. Overall thickness, 0.67 with the clip. Okay, so they're including the clip. Be closer to 0.49, 0.5 probably without the clip. Oh, 0.48. There we go. Blade. Okay, handle specifications. Frame material, 6AL4V titanium. Overlay material. Okay, titanium. So on the ones that are available, they are titanium with a sandblasted finish. And then, of course, the blade is 3.25 inches and very, very cool. This one feels like it's probably closer to 3.75, something like that. Not very heavy at all. And your stock thickness is 0.126, again, the same as the other one. So really cool. Let me make sure that the one with the titanium is, so standard shop. Okay, so it looks like this one that we have here is sold out. That was $329, but the one with the overlaid titanium is $269. So very, very cool. Great knives overall. Again, based on that price, I would guess this one's probably, I don't like guessing, $325, $350, something like that. I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. Just giving you a guess. But I'm really glad, man, this is a long video. Really glad to be able to check these out. Thank you, Mike Reese, for sending these. Decided to do them together just because I thought that would make some sense, especially since this one's available and this one's not currently, but I bet they will be down the road. So what do you guys think of the Caliber and the Standard from Golden Design Works? Very innovative designs. I love the button actuated frame lock on this guy. If I had to choose between the two, this would be my choice. The detent is spot on. The button is awesome. The frame lock is awesome. The blade shape is what I love. Well, I love that too. I love them both, but this blade shape is great. The dimpling on the, I mean, this is just the complete package for me, but this is a great knife as well. So thank you, Mike, for sending these along for sure. And I really, really appreciate it. And sorry, guys, that I didn't have all the details, but I will list links below, and maybe you can find more details there for yourself. So really, really cool. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thanks for sticking around with me through this 16.5-minute video. And thank you guys for watching the Knives Fast channel.